Carlotta.
Clint.
Have you seen Natalie?
Oh, not today. Everything okay?
John McBain was one of the victims out on I-65 yesterday.
What? No, not John. Is he badly injured?
Carlotta, John died.
Dear God. So young. He was such a fine man. Why would God take him from us so young?
Excuse me, I hope I'm not interrupting.
Hi, Dorian.
Carlotta?
Oh, thank you, Clint. I think I need to get back to work, if you'll excuse me.
Oh, I must say I'm surprised. What, you and I were together for what? 2 minutes. We've been broken up for 2 seconds, and yet here you are
Dorian,
already.
Don't make a fool out of yourself.
Me make a fool out of myself? I know Carlotta makes the best flan in town.
Would you shut the hell up? What are you doing here?
Maybe I am so fed up with people accusing me of all this stalker business, I've become a stalker.
What are you doing
Oh,
here?
yeah, I followed you here.
You what?
Yeah, you heard me. I followed you here because I am not going to give up on you so easily.
I don't have time for this.
Oh, please, 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 please. Hear me out.
I don't have time to hear you out. I need to find my daughter, all right?
Why? Is Jessica... she had
Natalie,
some...
I'm talking about Natalie.
Natalie? What's wrong with her?
John McBain was killed last night in a car accident.
Oh, my God. No wonder you were so harsh with me just now when I... Oh, please, Clint. Please, let me be here for you. Let me help the way I did with Jessica. Right? I can do that.
No, I don't need your help, and I don't want your help.
Yes, you do. This is not the time to shut me out. John McBain, I mean, he was so young with his whole life ahead of him. It just proves life is so unpredictable. It can change on a dime, and that's why we have to be able to lean on each other and seize whatever happiness we can while we can. Clint, please, allow me to help you, to be there for you. Well, for Natalie, too.
Don't fall for it, Mr. Buchanan.
Adriana. Hi, que linda. It's always so good to see you, darling, but this is between Clint and me.
Well, that's where you're wrong. You see, when you say something in public where other people can hear, you said people are free to warn other people about what you're saying.
This is very rude.
Well, then I'm being rude. Mr. Buchanan, you should know that my mother here, Dorian Lord, is the queen of spin. She could sell ice to an Eskimo.
Excuse me, I was just telling Clint how much I cared about him, and I was about to tell him how I was willing to do just about anything to make up for whatever sins I may have committed against either one of you.
Well, the burning question is, does Mr. Buchanan fully understand what kind of sins we're talking about here?
I think you two ladies can have this argument without me.
No. You need to hear this, Mr. Buchanan. Because of my mother, I was kidnapped by a dangerous maniac and almost got raped and killed. Rex almost drowned, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. Rex and I are lucky to be alive, no thanks to my mother, who still thinks she loves me and uses that excuse for every horrible, manipulative scheme she can dream up to control me.
Adriana, why are you doing this to me?
I'm just trying to help Mr. Buchanan, that's all. I think he deserves to know what kind of witch he's dealing with.
Adriana, I understand what you're saying, and I thank you. And don't you worry about me getting back with your mother, because that is never going to happen. Now, I'm gonna go find my daughter.
Mr. Buchanan, when you find Natalie, could you just tell her to call me? Tell her that I love her. I'm looking forward to it. I'm a little...
Rex, I'll tell her.
You call me the queen of spin, and yet the way you tell it, I intentionally put my own daughter in danger to make her suffer when actually all I was trying to do was protect you.
Well, then you're a health hazard.
Adriana, what happened to you was not my fault. It was the fault of that psychopath, that Bruce, whatever his name was. He went out of control. He was some kind of a drug addict. It certainly was not my fault.
I think she actually believes that.
It's the truth. And Clint would have believed it too if you had not been so vengeful and vitriolic towards your own mother. Do you really hate me that much? Park it, because it's one thing for you to lash out at me in private. It's quite another for you to do it in public, especially in front of a man with whom I'm emotionally
Oh, I told
involved.
the truth. A foreign concept to you, I know.
So callous and cruel, I hardly recognize you, Adriana.
You should. I learned it all from you.
I am many things, but I am not cruel and vindictive. Especially not when it comes to you. I think all of this is the influence of Mr.
Oh, no. Don't you dare blame any of this on Rex. This is all me. You tried your best to ruin my love life, and I am just returning the favor.
Let me tell you something. I'm going to get you back. Yes, I'm going to find a way to make you forgive me. And that goes double for Clint. That's a promise.
It's not gonna happen, Mom. Never.
Can you just calm down, please?
No.
It's bad for you, Adriana, okay? It's a waste of energy.
Not in my book.
Great, let's sink to Dorian's level. That's how I want to spend my time.
Rex, did you hear her? She said she's gonna get back with Clint and then she's gonna be happy again. I can't let that happen. Okay? Dear Carlotta, didn't you used to date Clint Buchanan?
That was a long time ago, Mija.
Well, what do you think about getting back together with him?
You playing matchmaker now?
You don't want to know.
He's dating your mother.
No, he broke up with her when he found out what kind of person she is.
Adriana, don't speak that way about your mother. She loves you.
Really? She has a funny way of showing it. Actually, it's not funny at all. It's just dangerous.
You've been fighting.
Oh, more like World War III.
Dorian is a complicated woman and very jealous. If she'd even seen Clint and Vicky together at any point,
She would freak.
Dorian considers Vicky her arch enemy. You must know that.
And Clint and Vicky spend a lot of time together, and that must eat Mom up inside.
You get any idea in your head to get in the middle of that, you're playing with fire, young lady.
That's it. We have to find a way to get Clint and Vicky back together.